Hello, Miss Thomas. Well, to start off with saying sorry for my bad voice. I have a disability. It's hard to talk, but now I'll get to the project. Timing and leadership is important to go together. And if you're a bad leader and you don't have good timing, you're screwed and you die and you lose your leadership. But if you're good at timing, better leadership, then you're a failed leader. Timing and leadership go really important together because if a leader waits too long to do something that he plans on doing, like for instance going to war against a different nation, and the nation is threatening to blow up his country, he might wait too long and not decide, and his country get blown up by another country. And his people will blame him. And that would be horrible if the leader had to deal with that. There's so many things that could go bad if the leader waited too long. So, with timing. That's why timing and leadership is so daggum important. Now to continue on. It's really important, or the reason it's really important to according to the article you sent to read, it's about the timing is untangible, which I really don't understand the meaning with. That possibly apparently it makes things like hard to understand. There's many leaders who win timing when they think of the right thing, feel inside like this is just the right time. It's now time to make the decision. This could be good or bad depending on the leader, in my opinion. It's best we know ourselves as we lead. So when because if we don't know ourselves as we lead, it can get confusing to us and others. It could mean like people could think, what the heck is that person thinking? But at the same time, if you don't know your purpose, you're like, and you're a leader, you're like, and you need to have, if you're a leader and you need to work, you need to have some type of purpose in your leading, or else you're a pretty dadgum bad leader, ain't you? Another question is this a good idea to do? I could do this and it could help others, but at the same time, I don't know if I'll be able to fit in this in the time I'm given, I might finish it half incomplete, and that would be very bad. So, the question is, should I do this or not? Also, it's best for a leader to understand and decide, is this really possible to do or not? According to Murphy's Law test, what can it say? The Murphy's Law test says what can possibly go wrong. Gotta accept the consequences. And also ask the question, claims that if it's possible something can go wrong, it's probably going to go wrong completely, which is not always true. And just like the reality test is the conscience test, which asks, do I have it? Am I even able to do this? Have I done enough preparations, or is this just too rash, harsh judgment for us to instantly do for me to instantly do as a leader? Because if it's too rash of a judgment, oh no, that's bad. It can be bad results, and a bunch of people might be affected. Leaders should think about what they're doing before doing it. Same time, if it's best if leaders always have the choice of using the top options that they have on the table at the moment, or just waiting for another one, like a man waiting for his drink at the bar. There's also the deadline test, which is exactly what it suggests. It's like, when is it a good idea to make? When is the perfect exact minute and second to make the best decision, the good decision? Because if you do it at the wrong decision, if you wait too long to make the right decision, you might have waited too long, and disaster could happen before you can make the right decision. And that would mean, as a leader, you could be doomed because you waited too long in deciding if you think something's right or wrong, and a catastrophe happened. A good example is like your country is under threat of terrorism. You don't know if it's the right decision. You're not sure if it's the best idea to make the first strike on the country that's threatening you, and you wait too long. And the country that's putting your country under threat blows you up, and a world war starts. Also, it's important to remember those who influence you, because influences are very important, and you must remember them, or else or else things might go bad, but at the same time, if the influences are bad influences, things might go horrible if you listen to them. One test over that is called the respect test. The idea behind it is the people who influenced me and tutored me and taught me everything I know respect me. It depends on what you believe. Like if you grow up under one teaching and you decide that you hate the teaching that you've been taught by those influencers, you won't respect them and they won't respect you. Another question is a test called a commitment test. Are these influences any good or are they trash? Because sometimes the influences can be really, really helpful and just fight and die for you. But sometimes they just scream, "Run for the hills!" when something bad happens. And then there's also the test of resources that is like, will these influences give me what I need? Because if you don't get what you need, it can be very bad. If feel like you can lose everything. It can it's hard to explain how bad it is. As the law of timing says, when to lead is as important as what you do and where to go. And it's rather true. Because if it's not as important as if none of that's important, if you go places and do places and leadership are important to go together. When leading, you need to also do. Well, I don't know exactly about this one, but this is hard for me. I'm having a hard time understanding it. Forgive me, please. Also, according to this article, there are timings-aware areas of awareness. The first one of all of them is awareness of the needs around you. Then, of course, there's the awareness of the reality behind you. Like if you want to do something, but if it's not real, if reality will stop you, why do it? You need to be aware of those who influence you, because, as I've already said, those who influence you can either be good, awesome people or pieces of trash that just want to ruin you. Because that's sometimes the way leaders' influences are. Proof is throughout history. There's also that example test where would a person who took all the time to teach me even try to attempt this if she or me? It really does. It may not. They may not. It depends on. It kind of depends on if the way they think stays the same, or if they start to think like you, or you start to think like them, or whatever. Of course, also just there's that goal belief test. And yes, but sometimes it matters very much if a mentor believes you can do exactly what he wants. What you want to do. But sometimes you gotta take the chance. Throw down your card and see what happens. Place a bet on the poker table and see what happens. You either win or lose. It's like either win or lose possibility. I'm trying to fit in what I can, but I'm having issues. Forgive me if I can't fit in everything I'm trying to fit in. I think my device might run out of recording room, so I'm gonna move on to all the points in number 5. I'm sorry if that it's not what I'm supposed to do. One test is number 5 tests are all about the awareness and the victories that you can do. Or the ones you decide you end up doing. Which helps a lot in the future. Especially when people are supporting you. That morale the test morale is like boost the morality of me. Will this help? There's and in the standalone test it asks how will I feel like we can be better at what we did than this time than previously. Cause good leaders are like, this is the past where I made this mistake. Heck, I'll try it again. It might survive. It might be a mess. But I don't really care. I just want to not give up and just don't give up and believe in what I believe you can do. As point 6 says, it is important to have awareness of all the courage within you. That risk test, it asks that important question: Is this a good reason and is this a good thing to do, or is it just trouble in the making gonna fail completely? Or overall is it rational, stupid thing to do? And emotional test. It's like, are you able to be able to stand everyone else's what they say about you, and if it's garbage or if it's not? Because if you are not able to stand people's garbage they throw at you, you gotta be strong and have the balls to deal with their garbage. Maybe listen to some of their complaints so you can improve better. And if you just run to the hills, why are you leader in the first place? You should just resign. Also, when it comes to the passion test, questions, will a leader want to have a desire to make a decision when it's the perfect time to do it? Will he do that? Or will he not? Also, as the responsible test says, will I take ownership of my own decisions? Or blame it all on other people if it fails? Finally, that golden tuition test, which sums up multiple other ones, which is the question: what is my gut feeling? What is it? As the intuition test says, it can stall decisions. Sometimes even logic and sensibility gets in the way of leadership and timeliness if you make that mistake. To just think too much. How do I feel about it? It could just go nightmare, but at the same time it could go awesome. And everyone could love you for it. I hope this shows about the timing of the leadership and how it works together. I tried my best. I gave my best shot. I'm kind of nervous if I did well or not. Once again, please forgive me for my vocals. I have a bad voice sometimes and have a hard time talking. Have a nice week, Miss Thomas. And sorry for the notifications that keep popping up on my phone. I'm recording this from my phone. I hope you're okay with that. Bye-bye.